Alright, finally into round 7 after just a 2-hour break. I think it was 2 hours anyway. Didn't quite check the time, but... So, I think this is actually the deck I'm banning, as weird as this sounds. I fucking hate Nab so much. My opponents just always flip insane cards off of their Nabs, and I can't fucking stand it. Given that my opponent's lineup is Plunder, Darkness, Scion we're just always leaving up, because that's what our lineup actively wants to play into. So we're left with banning Darkness, which their list is tuned to beat up on anti-aggressive decks, which is not what they want against me specifically. My lineup is so much bigger and slower than theirs that I think I can actually go over the top of this pretty successfully, regardless of which deck I have to play into it. Now, I could just leave this up, ban Darkness, and just always assume the hard control roll in all matchups, and just, like, keep the same mindset through everything, but, like, I think this list is actually advantaged into my lineup, as awkward as that sounds. This bricks all my aloofs. This also bricks all my aloofs. So I'm never actually getting champions with my aloofs. And then this is just gonna spike, like, double mini or some shit. I'm gonna ban this. It's probably wrong. It's definitely wrong. I don't think it's definitely wrong. It could be wrong. But I think I'm just favored enough in the abstract that I should just ban the deck that's going to tilt me more. That also just ignores the fact that there's a non-zero chance that our opponent just does not check in. And we just snap off a free dub just like that. It looks like opponent has registered, and they snap locked in a ban. I figure they're gonna ban Tree, but I will ban Plunder. Yeah, they banned Tree. So I think I'll start with Darkness, and we'll see how it goes from there. The Darkness Mirror, starting at 8:20 at night. I do see the irony. Fine with all of this, except for the Pokey, really. Like, if they don't have a Catalyzer, we just win the match. I'm fine playing an Otter. Fine playing an Otter here. Sure. Do I prank? I don't think I prank. Sure. They have Catalyzer. This could be wrong, but I'm going to play Conk. There's no Nightfall cards in my deck, so this is just 2 mana draw card. Sure. This lets me eat a removal spell at some point. Or just, like, I get to trade with their Conch and possibly get a second trigger off this. That's a good pickup. They are obligated to snap off this block. Force them to tap mana. Okay. I get to potentially attack with this again. Yeah, pass. Don't want to play too hard into whale. They hit my prank, which is really good for me. I was basically never playing this anyway unless I needed to pass. So this is a 3-2 now. Alright, I'll use this to try to pass. Stress defense is good to know about. It's good to know about. Yep. So their darkness goes up. I'm going to crash in with this. Yep. Whale still shut off. Up to 5. This actually lets me bank more. Like, I don't want their darkness higher. It's close. But I think forcing out... Okay. Sag. Off the top 2. God. What a fucking tilt. Unfortunate, but what can you do? Just keep on keeping on. This probably gets them to fire this off. Alright, cool. Now they're gonna fire the darkness for sure. They're not firing the darkness. So they'll go up to 7 mana. Darkness deals 6, so it's just dealing an infinite amount of damage. I think they are obligated to shoot this now. Yep. And then if they're interested in protecting their Vagar, they have to spend their entire turn doing so. Okay. My Vagar is leveled. Hopefully I get to push some damage. Sag. Yep. That's so unfortunate. They drew the one missed skull, which, sure. So that's 7. I do get to buy back a Vagar, which is fine. Actually, this is really good, because then I get to buy back a Vagar, kill their Vagar. No. I'm gonna buy back Vagar. There we go. Buy back Vagar. I have a, like, reasonably stacked darkness. Yeah. Like, they're still forced to shoot it. Then they're forced to spend their entire turn defending this Vagar if they want to keep it in play. They're tanking on it. Sure. What does 8? Mine still do 5. I'm gonna force them to commit resources right now. Sure. So they can't rekindle me if they're gonna do that. Ishtali. Good bait. I don't think they can let this happen. Okay. Ship in. Net deal 1 here. Sure. That's really not good for me. So this Withering Whale is just going to insulate their hand from my aloofs forever. So I think developing this is fine. They're going to be forced to... They're going to be forced to shoot this. And then I shoot this in response. I fucked that up. I was supposed to use my priority to shoot. Just gotta thread the needle. This goes to 7, so this also beats their whale. And I also have Ishtali in case for some reason they have like if they have whale plus Vile, I can still Ishtali and kill them. Because they have to tap out to not die here. Yep. Go to 1. Alright, now Shellfolk into either the control deck or into Scion. Ooh, they switched. Okay. These games have always just been a little too close. They are not on any copies of Grenadier, so these slower, mid-rangey types of hands, I think, will behoove me greatly. I am going to get the business from this Risen Rider, though. Like, this thing's gonna give me the business. I think I'm fine doing this. Pretty easy. Take Crescent Strike. Ooh. Yep, you can do your thing, bud. That's not a bad pickup. Dredger. So they are just cycle. I think I'm fine passing. If they want to pass back, I'm fine with that. Otherwise, I get to cycle this Pokey. Like, there's way better things I can be doing with this Crescent Strike. So they're going to play Twin Blade. I'm going to just play Ez. And then if they pass, I get to pass back. Like, I don't think there's a bad outcome here. Okay. So then I get to just tempo this to death. Advance my Ezreal level. I do lose value on this Mystic Shot, but we're fine with that. Minimorph is good. Minimorph is exceedingly good here. What is their 5th turn of the game going to look like? Okay. Then this is going to just be, yep, Twin Blade, Crescent. This Ezreal is leveling at rapid speed. Fine with just taking a chunk for 2. And then if they want to spend their whole ass turn double GEing, I think I just have to be okay with that. Yeah. So Trinket trade. They have so much burn. Like if I hit a GE, off either of these, I think I just win the game. Right. I'll fire this too. Jeez, are they just like on mono champions or something? Fine with simplifying the game state, I think. Their Scion is never connecting, so I think we're good on that front. So, I shall play my otter. I am going to get pretty chunked here, but I think that is okay. I'm going to 8, but their Scions are never living. And I get to just keep riding this value train all the way home. Hit a GE. That solves basically all my problems. I'm going to lead on time trick. Take Conch since it's both a body and a spell. I will select Thermogenic Beam. I do not need 4 thermogenic beams. So I guess it's called shot. Boom, ba-boom. Dudes go off with these. I'm fine either shredding. I'm also fine with just like finding a good unit. Okay. I will pitch this bad called shot. Backup Shellfolk. So now I can actually afford to put this into combat. Yeah. I also just have plenty of crap to pitch. So, yep, that pull happens. That block, that block, that block. Shoot. Shoot. Take nothing, eat most of their board. So then trinkets. You'll never catch me declining a trinket trade off trinket trade ever. Guess I'll take some fumes. They do have access to survival skills. So that is something I need to keep in mind. Pretty easy take Otter from that. I know people will tell me that I should have taken GE there, and they're probably right, but I think just playing to the board is how I'm going to win this. Yeah, that's fine. Especially since we're going into my attack token. My attack token, I have 13 mana and a Shellfolk. And I have access to a Twin Blade if I want it. Like, which honestly I think I do want the Twin Blade. Flock. That's a good one to know about. Take the GE. Prank again. Just keep pumping up the discard enabler. Oh, they finally fixed this. That's awesome. But yeah, now all I need is to just draw an Ezreal, and the game is locked up. They pass. I'm honestly kinda content with just passing back. Could also develop Twin Blade and try to eat something. I know they have a GE that they probably want to start. Yeah. They want to use this GE, and I get to burn 5 of their mana. Alright, I'll burn 5 of their mana. More otters. Otter. Poro Cannon. That's fine. I want to hold these to pair with the Twin Blade. This is not the most mana efficient, but it does turn all of this on. They get 3 pulls, which I think is gonna be something, yeah, something like that. Don't think what the actual pulls are matter all that much. I am gonna spend a sump to just keep this at full health. I think that's worth doing. Then I'll play a Twin Blade. Poro. I'm gonna try to. Okay, I stole your other Poro. Good. Yep. Yep. Just fully stacked on everything. So this pull happens. Does that pull happen? This pull happens. That pull happens? Yeah. have infinite amounts of value. But I don't think... Okay, that is a lot of mana to spend. So now I just need to find an Ezreal. I was really hoping I didn't have to take Ezreal off this, but I think I do. Yeah. Okay. Pass. Sure. Get one of my... there's got to be a Scion in there somewhere. Yep. And hit another. Hit the GE. So that's pretty good for me. Their aloofs are just blank at this point. Yeah, I have carte blanche to end the game at my leisure. Go ahead and attack however you please. That's kind of interesting. So now I replace that pitch thermo. Now we're just going to trade boards. I've only hit... that's my second Shellfolk. That is my second Shellfolk. I don't know how much I want to protect the second Shellfolk. Whatever this pulse gets to live... Yep. They're through a Scion. So, block, block, shoot this. I'm taking a point here. Yuck. So much burn. I think I do have to just let this happen, though, unfortunately. I'm not happy about it, but I think that's fine. Especially since I now have discard fodder for my Lost Soul, or discard enabler for my Lost Soul. I'm going to do this before it doesn't work anymore. Pretty fine with Poro Cannons, actually. So you flock that. That's cool. Ezreal. Discard this. Shoot this. And then this is 8. Realistically, this is like 5 or something. But they're just gonna like pitch an axe, play the so yeah, basically I'm just not obligated to take any particular game actions. Actually, that's just lethal burn, so. Okay, they're dead. Because that's 6, 10. Scion. I mean, could just go for rub-ins, but I'm going to just end the game. Alright, that one was a bit less close. Not winning the game at 1 health again.